Hey everybody, we do have a pretty hefty earnings week ahead of us. So we're going to start with the earnings gappers, and you can find those on earningswhisper.com/calendar if you're looking for that. And you can also go in here and you can just look at the week overall. Or it's not going to let me do that here since I don't have my account here. But if we go to earningswhisper.com/calendar, these are the ones we'll want to know about: CLF, NXPI, NUE, and then I believe there's also maybe Philip Morris, and then we can actually go and check that here. One sec. So we got Philip Morris. Yeah, so PM's got earnings tonight as well. And then there's also Logitech. So we got some tech in here and then two materials. So we'll want to pay attention to that sector, see what the gappers are doing. As far as the charts are concerned, to open the week, a lot of things have firmed up, or at least they're not going down to start the week. So as far as weekend vid goes, there's just not much going on yet. We go on SPY, starts as a 3-1. So when that's a 1 there, it could resolve 2 up or 2 down. We don't really know yet. On the day, it goes 2-2 reversal, which does change what we know on the daily basis. They're going up to start Monday. We'll see what the decoupling brings Tuesday with the gaps and disseminate those. Qs also starts as a 2-2 reversal to the upside with the week green, the month green, and we'll see SPY is also month and week green. So it is full time from continuity. We'll see. IBM goes 3 to start the week. So there's your 60 broadening formation. And if we go in here, we could draw it off these highs in here since they have that shooter in there. But you're going to see the good morning try. So you had the 3-1-2 to the upside, and off they go. SPY had a pretty nice 3-2-2 on the 30 in here. And when it opens, and you can see there's no pivots above to take out, no pivots below to take out, so they're stuck in here. They triangle, stop them out, and then take out one side. So we'll see. I think Dow Jones is the last one in there. So Dow Jones also starting. Let's see inside day. So we'll see if that inside bar breaks up back into this 3 with full time frame continuity, or goes inside down or rev strat down and takes last week's lows shooter. Just gonna have to see. In the industrial side of things, 3 on the day, so closer going 3-2 up. You're going to see the discretionary is recovering. You're going to see the transports also starting 2 up this week, very much an inside bar. So how are we getting out of that stuff? And we just got a lot of ones there. So if we go to the scans, we go index, yes. And we look in force on the indexes on the week, any weekly signal in force. Looks like data issues from earlier today result. All right. Yeah, so we got none. And that means there's just not much going on. If we look for 2s up or down, you see you have 0 2 ups, 3 2s to the downside. So some materials breaking lower, XOP and XLC. So XLB materials was the first thing to try and go lower, taking last week's lows, sets up hammer. Potentially an outside week with full time from continuity, but they're already a 3 on the month. So you got to be aware of that. Communications, you see also start as 2 to the downside with a slight hammer, slight PMG as well. And if we take a look at XOP, which is in the energies, you can see it opened a little bit weaker to start the week, slight hammer. So we really just don't got many 2s yet. In those indexes, you can see 2 up, 2 down. You got just barely anything. So we'll let that open. We don't have to be in there if nothing's happening. And we'll stick to the gaps, see what's going on there. And as far as daily setups overnight go here, probably gonna have a ton of inside days. Yeah, so 188 inside days. Best way to filter is by ATR if you're gonna filter through a lot of things here. So you can go through, like, let's see what Adobe's got going on. Inside day could trigger, looks like a 2-week pattern down. If we go to, looks like we got a good chunk of healthcares in there. You got inside Humana, bottom of this 3 in here. LLY in the healthcares. Double inside, but it's, you'll see chopping about on the week. And again, these trading view charts, no clue what's wrong with them, but puke and then mother bar. Lockheed Martin, closer to nothing. Netflix, communication services, 3-1, big 3-1. And could be coming outside month. We'll have to see. They did have those earnings, so they're tech. I believe we already looked at Adobe, so as far as it's concerned, here's our highest ATR names. You'll see we have a good chunk of technology in there. We have a good chunk of healthcares in there. So we'll keep an eye on this list tomorrow. High ATR plus inside day in force or breaking 2 up or down. We'll keep an eye on that. And then if we have any 322s with hammers, that would be something I'm interested in, or rev strats. So nothing there. 2 down in green. Nothing there. Okay. We can go the 3-1 or 2. I want 1-2-2 rev strats, 2 down in green. So you got a few rev strats with full time from continuity. You got 2 in the healthcares. So if the healthcares do start going higher tomorrow, this will be a softer rev strat. It's meh. If you go to ELV, softer rev strat, so meh. And it looks like, yeah, no, that one's got the month and quarter red. On running shoes. You got the hammer rev strat for turnaround Tuesday above that, 70-71. I'd like to know. On the month, it's a 2 going 3, so if the consumer cyclicals start going, looks like you also got home builders, PHM, home builders, not long green bars on the month in there, but inside week to start, we got an XHB. They go big 3 on the day, so we'll see. Looks like we might have a lot of 3-2s tomorrow, given they are 3s. If there's like gaps up that come back in or gaps down that come back into those 3s, we'd want to know. But I'm fine with letting them open a little bit. If you want to see the relative strength on the week, you can go and scan the whole market for in-force patterns, but you're going to see in-force to the upside, very few. So some consumer cyclical, and that's about it. And in-force to the downside, you're going to see we have a few more to the downside. You already got, looks like, just a few consumers, mostly energies with with XOP taking last week's lows, but really just not much. So this list tomorrow should get a little bit better, but just lacking signals there. So we'll stick to the gap list. That's going to be it for me for the nightly vid. And if I have the time in the morning, I'm going to try and get to bed early. I still haven't eaten dinner yet, but I'll try and get something out on Twitter. If I don't, Elaine always posts her gap list to Twitter, so you can absolutely check her out. It's Elaine. And last thing I'll do here is just pull that up so you guys got it. I know most of you guys already probably know Elaine. Right in here. Elaine 99. So we'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, and I hope you guys have a good trading day. Adios, and have a good rest of your night.